KSM show.
Yabo! And I'm calling them Romeo and Juliet because that's how they sound like, man. Oh my odo ye dead. Oh my odo ya kono. Show them some love one more time. And of course, I'm going to be going to a segment where, you know, Ochami Kwame had said that she put law career on hold to get into studying business management so that he could manage his business. That's very, very interesting. His business is performance, stagecraft, music. So let me go to you. You are his manager now.
Yes, please.
And with all the things that you have studied, business administration?
Yes.
Yeah. And he is in entertainment. What were the key things you discovered that were needed to be done that you're doing?
I realized that he needed to be a brand and not just a musician. So there were things to put in place. He needed to have a logo, he needed to have his brand book, he needed to do things properly, he needed to be believable. And so we decided to put it into gear. And then there were things we did to put that in action. Those are my trade secrets. I wish I could say. But then, so we did them. And then, voila, it worked.
Really?
Yes.
So it sort of jump-started an already good career.
Yes. Because he had been a musician for a while. And when I came, he was already enjoying goodwill with the people. So I knew that there was, I needed to just add the few touches to make it happen. So.
Like somebody told me, he says, you can't sell a bad product anyway. So you discovered a jewel, and then you decided to add on?
Yes, augment it. So
augment it.
Yes.
Ochami, how was it for you? Were you like, this man doesn't know what he's talking about? Me. Ochami, una brand me. Did you go through that?
It happens so many. For example, there are some places she says you cannot go. Me, I'm a Fantino town boy. I mean, I grew up in the market. I used to sell rubber bags, you know. My mom would give me key soap. I go and sell. I'm a proper market boy. Yeah. You know, and then she said, oh, you can't go to this place. You have to associate with these ones. You need to think this way. I said, how dare you? I'm 7 years old. I'm old enough to be your sugar brother. Give me a break. You know, so apart from that, there are also things that she wants you to do. Like, for example, she's striking to reach excellence. And with excellence, you need to communicate. You have to, though your primary goal your primary energies is going into creativity. You must still develop the character of also administration at the back of your mind. So you know that you are not just creating in a vacuum, you are creating with people, you are creating for people. Another challenge that we've always had is creative differences. So from management, she is looking at how to get the numbers. From an artist, I have this romantic relationship with my product. Okay. It is my product. You guys should move it. Okay. I have created this amazing song.
This is my art.
Exactly, this is my art. It must not be commercial. It is your responsibility as marketing to find enough people to love it. So I am here, and then they are there, and they say, no, the product is not cutting through. You have to create it this way. You need to put in commercial elements. I said, no, that is a product. This is art. You know, so,
wow.
Every Sunday, we have this disagreement.
Oh, really?
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Because Sundays are our meeting days with the whole team. So every Sunday, we go back and forth. And eventually, we have this slogan of, may the best logic win. Okay. So we vote on it, and then we get our way eventually.
They are all not artists.
No. So the voting is always tipped against you.
Yes,
they are looking for the numbers.
Exactly.
They have cash.
I have to create and put in elements that usually. But hey, that's what she usually says. She says that pop culture is about compromise, because apart from the fact that I'm creating for posterity, we for chop. Exactly, we for chop. So they actually they've pushed me to compromise. But recording my album now, I record half of the album for aesthetics, and then I do half as a product, so they can sell something. I think they must be able to sell my art. I still think so.
Sure, so. No, I'm fascinated because I always tell people that the best managers are those who understand the art and the business, because they're always conflicting. You know,
that's a constant struggle. So
Yeah.
sometimes, few times, we let him have his way.
Okay.
Because we see the passion and the
Yeah.
energy he's put into it,
Yeah,
and then we
yeah.
decide, well, let's just humor him. And then a few times, we also must have our way, because we are on the ground, we are selling to the people, we hear what they say. He's the artist.
You know, Mori Kante is yeke yeke.
Yeah.
Yeke. The management said it won't fly. He said no. We are going to push yeke yeke. And from that song, Mori Kante became a human being.
Really? They didn't manage to
The management said it won't fly.
That has always been his argument. So yes.
But so that's like an area of a bone of contention, eh?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Whether to fly or whether.
But he's always researching to educate us on it, and we are also researching. So we always have a convergence
That's
point
fantastic.
where we
You all agree. You
yes,
always resolve it. So okay, how do you feel? Do you feel that you have given something away, or you understand? Well, this is the business. Let me just hold on.
I do understand it's the business, but I also believe that for purposes of differentiation, I mean, if we keep thinking in the direction of populace, it will surely get to a point where I become like everybody else. Then they can't sell me at all. So I believe that I've given something away, but that is the price to pay. You know, that's the price to pay, because I can't manage myself.
But the
Yeah,
beauty of what
yeah,
we are doing
yeah.
is that we have a brand guide for him that we follow through. We have a strategy that we also
So you
follow.
go back to
So
that.
we always go back to the brand guide, and then we know that, okay, let's come here.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. And husband and wife, you know, how have you been able to keep it? You know, the business and the romantic, or do you merge? How do you do the combination?
I have always been able to merge. The problem is hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you know sometimes we go to the office, she does something silly, I scream at her. We come home, Ragam, so she says no. Okay. I said, don't you know about separation of powers? That was when. Read Proverbs 10:31-28 or 30. Yeah, you have your homely responsibilities, you know. So be focused, you know.
Yeah, so I'll scream and everything.
Yeah, she always brings it everywhere. And then the other time she was telling me that the work is part of the romance, because that is who we have become.
Show them some love, man. And what was it called? The theater thing you did. What was that?
Versatile.
Versatile show. Was that part of the branding thing that you threw in?
Yes, it was, because we realized that no musician had his own theater before. They all have concerts. And then we wanted to differentiate. So we said, how do we bring together music, drama, dance? I mean, all the crazy things that are in your head on one stage. And then he wrote the script. He took it to Uncle Ebo White. He mentored him. And then we had our first show with Uncle Ebo's crew, and it was amazing.
So fantastic.
He was very generous, yes.
Wow,
Yes,
wow, wow. So that's all part of the branding and giving the exposure, giving new angles. Amazing. If you're going to say two things about OK that you, let me call it the charm factor. Those two things that are the charm factor that make you love him like there's no tomorrow. What are...
He never gets angry. For a woman,
Really?
that's like a gold mine.
Really?
Yes,
He never gets angry?
He doesn't. He doesn't. And I mean,
Wow.
people are amazed by it when you say it. They think you're just hyping. But it's not a hype.
He never gets angry?
No, he never does. I mean, when he's unhappy about something, he says it. And then we go by the scriptural advice that never let the sun set on your anger.
Yeah.
And for somebody who is naturally that, it's great for me, because I can pose and he doesn't have to get angry. So yes.
So it doesn't even make you get angry?
No. It's been a long time since I got angry.
Wow.
Yes, because...
He said to say another one.
Enjoy this one.
Enjoy this one. And Ochami, but before I get to you and the two things that's a charm, you don't get angry?
No, I think I've been on earth for like 2 million years, you know, so I've been here, gone back, gone so many years that I have seen almost everything. Look at my hands, my soul is old. So I don't get angry. Nothing really fascinates me.
Really?
Yeah, not at all.
Wow.
At all.
I'm fascinated.
At all, because I have a baller in my head. When you do something that I think is intentional to hurt me, I just put you in the baller.
In the baller.
Yeah.
I'm going to try this baller magic.
Oh,
man.
yes, it works. Just instead of letting it get to you, you just put it in the baller, knowing that it's not worth your attention.
Put your hands together, man. Now, finally, the two things that are the charm factor for you.
For Annie, she's kind. She's extremely kind, extremely respectful. Yeah, you know, so I was telling my younger brother, Abuakese, yesterday that, you know, Annie has never called me names before. She's never, no matter how angry she gets, and she gets angry. You know? she has
to do it for two now. So.
Exactly, but she has never. And the time when I realized that she has real love for me is when I've done something really silly, and she's fighting. Instead of saying, what you've done is really dumb, she will say, it is not smart. Even in her anger, you find a way to euphemize her words, and she brings me, especially when we are in public, she makes me a god, only to take me home to diminish me. So I'll talk about respect and kindness. She's extremely kind. Yes.
So I can imagine the two lovely kids that you have and the energy in the house. It should be very positive. Well, I can imagine.
Well, you should come to the house like a...
The girl is just like me and the boy is
just like him. Really?
Yes. Character-wise, everything.
Fantastic.
Girl is very troublesome.
Very troublesome. Are you troublesome?
It depends. Yes. It does.
Well, let me tell you something. This has been one of the greatest moments I have, man. Because seeing you guys and it's brilliant, you know. And not only that, because I know many people watch the show, and especially the younger breed, you know. At my age, I can call you younger.
Yeah.
And especially the younger breed, for them to start understanding what relationships are about, what respect is about, and how important they are in a relationship. And you've shown it, and I'm so happy that you guys came today, man. Big them up one more time, man. Big them up. Okay. But before you go, anything, well, career-wise, because you are all in the same, what's coming up?
We started a communication called Flaunt Your Spouse.
Flaunt Your Spouse?
Yes.
Oh,
or
really?
Flaunt Your Lover.
Or lover?
Yes. And there's so much negativity about relationships on social media. You see breaking ups and cheating, and I don't want to be in a relationship. But we also still believe that there are amazing relationships out there. And so people should be able to flaunt it. And so as part of it, we are having a couples movie night at Silverbird.
When?
On the 14th. So Valentine's Day, we're having that.
Oh,
and
wow.
all couples come and watch movie with us.
And flaunt your lover.
Flaunt your lover. We'll have photo ops. We'll have everything. It'll be
beautiful.
fun.
This is beautiful.
Yes. So
this is beautiful.
Everyone should come. We have hampers and packages for
and this is on Valentine's
couples.
Day?
Yes, on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Yes. From 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and 10 p.m. to 12 p.m.
I mean, we might even do, if we get many young couples, you know, we might even do a question and answer. People can ask whatever they want after the movie or before the movie, you know, because I believe that young people should be inspired because love it. Like sometimes when I travel and I am lonely and I think of my wife, just this warm feeling in my chest, knowing that someone did there for me. You know, it's amazing. That's how God wants it. So don't let Satan win.
Don't let Satan win. Come and flaunt. Flaunt your lover.
Yes.
Fantastic. And show them some love one more time. Show them some love one more time. Thank you so much. Ochami and Anika, Romeo and Juliet. Thank you for blessing us with this. And the most important thing about everything is showcasing that love is possible in the midst of all the negativity and the wahala that goes on social media, you think that this is the worst thing to do, is to be in a relationship, but you guys are saying, no, it can still be positive, vibrant, and enjoyable, so front your lover. Stick around, folks! Show this one more time. We will be right back.
If you're having as much fun as I am, stay tuned. If you're not, you need deliverance. We'll be right back.
The KSM Show.